Boom! Hello, everybody, welcome and good day this fine Friday as we play some more into the Gungeon. I'm slightly obsessed with this game. Also, wait, why do I have no volume? The hell? Don't do that. I click out. Give me volume. Anyway, we've built two pieces of the bullet. We've got the primer and the gunpowder to get, which we now kind of know how to get. The primer is going to be air quote the easiest, but we'll see when we get there. I figure we actually won twice with the pilot, or we won once with the pilot, and then we got two at least the final boss fight, but did not beat it with the pilot. A plague pistol, monster blood, bug boots. Okay. Monster blood. Plague pistol sounds interesting. I actually did see that Euron because I was looking at Steam. Okay. Euron, it's so funny you link me that. Because I almost tagged you in Discord and I was going to ask you about the blueprints. Because Steam recommended it to me. And I would go, well, what's this? And I saw it was trending on Twitch and people were playing it. And it looked puzzly, and I was like, ooh. But yeah, I did already see the trailer for that. It looks very interesting. How is it so far, would you say? Is it witness level? Or a little simpler? What are we thinking? We will take the plague pistol. Also, let's double check with this guy real quick. I don't think I've done enough with him, but let's double check. Okay, 12 more. Okay, that's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit. It's gonna be a little bit. Give me my bullets. Something else is going to respawn. Two ghosts, of course. Oh, it's a fairy. Well, that's a problem. Those things can disappear. Not too often. Okay, not a mimic. We don't care about the brown chest. Got you, Euron. So it has a roguelike element, but the thing is, it does best is that everything you restart, that any permanent things you unlock, rather than any permanent things you unlock. Right, just very few things. So right, the more you gain more bits of the knowledge of the game, kind of like I don't know if it has this element, but when you describe that, it makes me think of... It actually makes me think of Majora's Mask with Zelda, with the time loop, where the gameplay was going to different areas and affecting the outcome based off of the time, because everything just got exactly reset again, and you kind of kept in that loop, so to speak. That's what it reminds me of, like a time loop. When you describe it, anyway. I see that water bucket there. Okay, fireplace. Gotcha, you're on. The roguelike element is interesting because it actually, like, a lot of games are doing the roguelike element stuff, which is very good. Secret unlocked. Okay. Little piece on the map looks like a face. I knew that was gonna happen as soon as I rolled. It gave me my armor back. It knew it was BS. Damn. Get to the shop. Gotcha, you're on. Okay. Oh, this is the secret. I don't know if I'm gonna get 2 keys for this though, because we got our chest, and we need guns and beat the slime, and we're not really strong enough for that floor. Oh. Usually strategies around. Makes sense. That's a good strategy. I bet there's like a big group of people trying to like come up with ways and figure out things and share it. The hive mind turns. That's what speedrunners do. That's how those really weird speedrunning strategies and bugs kind of come about. Is one guy will be like, hey, I did this and found this invisible wall, and then another guy will be like, oh yeah, there's also like 5 more feet in this direction, and wild stuff like that. Grub shotgun, no. Shadow bullets, no. The money for that. Only have 1 more key. And we have the boss, of course. I think I'm gonna forego the secret unless the boss gives me keys, because I shoot through ghost bullets. Ooh. Grants all bullets piercing. That seems like a pretty good thing to me. The brown chest. I need a gun. That kind of, well, I mean, this game gets harder the more you know, and Balatro does as well, so that would fit. If it's like, you know, if it resets but maybe it remembers some of your like your back stats, like hidden variables, right? So it knows, hey, you solved this type of puzzle room 100 times. Because you've done that, we're gonna do 5 times difficulty, or you know, something like that. Oh, plague pistol! I literally just got you unlocked. Did you? There you go. I did not mean to call in that. Unfortunate, but I'll use it for my plague gun. Oh my lord, I literally couldn't get away because I was in the corner. I got hit one time! There's an achievement, by the way, for getting... Oh, look, 2 keys. How fitting. There's an achievement for getting all the master rounds. So all 5 bosses with not getting hit once for the chambers. Yeah, I kind of want that one among other achievements. There was like a couple other ones, like kill a certain number of enemies while you're on a minecart. I was peeking. Guacamole. 0.0 is a number? That's technically true. You're welcome, bud. You're right. Oh my god. Alright, well. Yes. Wait, did I not pick up that key? Excuse me? I strongly disagree with what just occurred. Got. Whoa. Wait, why did I just get like catapulted forward? What the hell was that? That must be this gun. Something I did with the directional pad is, and my characters went forward. That was, interesting. Oh, when I used up the ammo, it gave me a red chest. What? It's exactly right. You are correct. That's exactly what distracted me. Before I do anything with that... Ooh. A coil gun. A Raiden coil. The hell? Oh. And I have piercing. This is kind of sick. With the piercing makes this I'm assuming my ghost bullets are what helping it like chain to other enemies. I think I got hit again. Damn it. Boom. You're currently procrastinating finding some event/thing to do for tomorrow's tabletop RPG. Are you doing great? Now that tracks for that. Do you have any ideas in mind? And what's the setting? Maybe I can help brainstorm. Share with me. Tell me more. This gun is awesome right now. Let's do the ammo fast though. So this is behind a lock. That's unfortunate. This thing goes through walls? I've never had this gun, and this gun is like talking dirty to me. I was so busy looking at the orbs, I go, oh, I'll just walk around the edge of the map. That would not be the case. I don't know what I got stuck on, by the way. Maybe it was already open. Never mind, we're dead. I'm kind of glad it reset. That was a rough start. Great gun, though. That's interesting, Wiser. I did not know that. The more you know. Also, happy Friday. Okay. Boom. Huron. And one of the new table. Never played Fallout pen and paper. The party saved a mutant from the lab. Yeah, there are some weird inheritance laws and pass-through laws. I've learned that from having to help my dad with various stuff with the grandparents passing and wills and stuff like that. It's actually quite interesting. Also, I see. That's interesting, Molly. Now, do the pen and paper, does it like involve a D20 even though it's like Fallout themed? Out of curiosity, I don't actually know. Okay, that's an early boss. Ah, works with a D100 with percentile for your skills. Right, so like if you have like 20 in strength, you always get a plus 20 in your D100 roll. I think it's kind of like Call of Cthulhu works as well, I believe. But I did. That is a .gov. I appreciate that. I'll take a look at that Wiser and give that a go for unclaimed. Wouldn't hurt anything. I'll even bookmark it. Thank you for that, Wiser, by the way. That's actually quite helpful. And I still have your other information too, by the way, which Sunday I plan on doing some research on that as well, by the way, with the precinct that you were talking about for the seat. We'll have that note. Fascinating. Thank you very much. Oh, we'll take a look at Euron's clip. What's this out of context clip? What could it possibly be? Okay, look. I legitimately thought this was like a wall and that I couldn't move, which is why I go backwards. It's like I'm looking in the corner of my eye and thinking about the bullets going, okay, I'm gonna go to the next room. I'm thinking too far ahead. It's stupid. You know, the worst part is I know what I'm doing. Oh. Thank you, Euron. Ah, gotcha. Okay, that's an interesting little system. Have you done any kind of, I'm assuming, are you thinking of like things you're wanting to do? Like with the team, I'm presuming, like, do you want to do, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, have you decided, like, some encounters? Like, have you done anything with Death Claws, or... Something would be really fun to do something with is, clones. Clones would be fun. For, like, an event. And, like, the goal is, like, to find... like, the right clone and stuff like that. That'd be, like, a fun little mini-game. There's a lot of actually stuff you could do with like kind of random events too with the Fallout universe. I should have teleported. All right, we'll take a look at that Wiser one moment. How I feel about this alien sidearm, because like I guess it's good to charge, but I don't have to charge. But gotcha, that's funny. Has anyone died to an air quote chicken yet? Or at least gone down, I'll say. Oh, look at the cheese. That cheese is bait. You see that? I got eaten while sitting on a toilet. Well, congrats to him, by the way, for the IRL kiddo. That's always good news. Funny way to go out. Yeah, as one do, exactly. That's amazing. That's awesome, actually. Alright. Take a look at that video after I kind of get myself sorted just before the boss fight. That'll be my goal. Is this the... Okay, this is... Alright. So we're consistently getting this room at least. I guess I might as well activate it. Okay, that room appeared there. What weapon? Ooh! Oh, this is Devolver. Okay, this is definitely a reference to Devolver Digital. Can reduce any target or situation to a more debased state. Smells of rum. I have no idea how this gun works. I love the idea of it though. I'm not jumping over that gap with the cheese. I ain't doing that at all. I don't know what I'm even doing this for. I already know what's here. Alright. I don't want to open the brown chest and waste a key at the moment. You do shared experience instead of milestone. That's a bit tricky. Gotcha. Well, don't worry about the improvise. I wouldn't worry too much about that. You got a lot to work with the Fallout universe, so you should be fine.
Attention, Pepsi drink.
Oh boy. All right, you said look at the 230 mark. Look at the dog. What the hell is this? Oh, cursed 80s commercials.
I just aimed, shot, and killed those little creeps myself.
New faster killing Black Flag ant and roach killer kills with an exterminator proven ingredient.
Their kind deserve to die.
Black Flag. Please give us a pound, or we'll have to pull the trigger.
Jesus Christ! All of these look really interesting. I'm just gonna randomly click somewhere. Let's go like the beginning of whatever the hell this is.
Day, people open windows, they leave their houses just for a short
It's blurry.
while. They walk by the grass and they look at the grass. They look at
It's an Oompa Loompa unicorn?
sky. It's going to be a fine night tonight.
Man, there's some drugs going on. We need commercials like this again.
It's going to be a fine day tomorrow.
Kleenex tissue です。
Can you buy for 10 cents these days? Video games, and lots of them, at Dimes and Critters in the 5 Mile Shopping
Wait a minute,
Center.
what?
That's right, just a dime buys you a turn on your favorite video game. And while you're here, try our piping hot pizza. That melted cheese and tasty sauce.
Is this a Chuck E. Cheese commercial?
The entertainment by the Critter Band is free. So come to Dimes and Critters in the 5 Mile Shopping Center for a great value and
No,
a
Critters,
great time.
okay. Five Nights at Freddy's before Five Nights at Freddy's. 10-cent video games, let's go. That's hilarious. That's a great compilation, Weiser. Wow. And that poor dog. That poor dog, man. I'll share that in the Discord because that's funny. I'll put that in the juicy actually, because that'll be good. There we go. That was beautiful. Thank you for sharing. That was. I mean, I can imagine some people seeing that and being like feeling very obligated to donate to rescue the poor doggo. Good lord. Oh, that's crazy. This guy again. Alright. So this thing does not do that much damage. Alright, I got hit. You know, I've gotten to this boss a couple of times now with like no decent like weapon to really go off on him. We haven't gotten the goal or anything either. I wonder, is the boss determined by the hero you pick versus... No, because I fought the goal with this guy, I suppose. Hit twice, great. Literally, this pistol feels like the best thing, because this doesn't... I want to restart. I'm done. I give up. That's horrible. And got you on the milestone, by the way. Gotcha. Yeah, milestone's better for that. Plus, it kind of... Because it kind of avoids, it makes everyone kind of work as a team versus like main character syndrome, which can be kind of annoying, where someone will try to force to be the main character and, you know, XP hog, and because, oh, I'm 3 levels higher, this and that, and yeah, milestone's better for that. As for like scenarios, I feel like entirely sure. Do you have like no scenarios in mind, or are you, what's the word I'm looking for? Are you stuck between decisions by any chance with certain scenarios? Is kind of busy. By the way, Wiser, when it comes to stuff that creeps me out, you know how most people get like creeped out by like, you know, some people are afraid of clowns, dolls, you know, various, you know, phobias, spiders, all that kind of stuff. You know what creeps me out when you talk about like a sinister tone? It's the overly nice, soft tone. It's like the welcome to Happy Town. Everything is okay and there's nothing to worry about here. That creeps me out the most. That's like some of my top tier fear. Also, why is this money freaking out? That money was flipping out. By the way, Molly, to give you an idea for a scenario I think you could do that would kind of wild and a good brain twister is, I don't know if you can do any scenario where your group finds a vault. And imagine a vault where, I'm gonna give you like a rough layout in my head, and then maybe you could fill in what you would think. It's kind of a brainstorm idea. Is a vault where everyone went in there and everyone has the name Barry. Be like Barry 1, Barry 2, Barry 3, 4, and it keeps going. Or even you could do like integrations of that, like everyone is like Barry related. Maybe they did something with berries in their past life and also happen to be named Barry. And your goal is to do like a treasure hunt swap. So like an example would be some mission in there to kind of start things off. I don't know how you would get in there necessarily, but like everyone sees you and your goal is to like, you need to trade a pencil with Barry 3, and then Barry 3 is going to give you an egg. Then you got to figure out who needs an egg, and like keep doing that all the way into like a grand, and it'd be like, I don't know, really OP plasma rifle or something like that. Gotcha. Gotcha. Good on the Raider side. You could do something like that, or you could do something similar with you could have a giant like little encampment where like a single guy is the Rad Roach King, like instead of a Rat King. And like you come across like a weird situation where everything kind of indicates that it's like a group of rad roaches are acting like in a group for some reason, which is kind of weird because rad roaches are kind of like not like that, where they're all like doing like attacking and like they're being commanded. And so you've got like a kind of a sewer slash scenario where the goal is to find or communicate or kill the Rad Roach King or something like that, I would think. Because Rad Roaches don't typically act like that. I've seen something similar where people do like the Rat King, but imagine it like with some kind of like ghouled up guy who like lived with the roaches, and he kind of like, almost like, you could give him like a Bane voice if you wanted. And he's like, he was born in the radiation. He grew with the roaches. He's seen them evolve over hundreds of years, and he's super obsessed with them. And he like controls and communicates with them, eats like them. Some ideas. You could also have a standard, like whatever you've got pre-made vault that needs like kind of clearing. But when everyone enters and everything happens, the whole thing is upside down. And call it like the reverso vault. And so like when you get there, everything is perfectly upside down for some weird reason. You already made them encounter a little Rat King? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's a typical, I've seen a lot of people do with stuff. It's kind of fitting and kind of funny. I haven't done anything with the reload stone. I haven't tried this gun either. Why is that's a rant on ties? I don't know this tie company, but there you go. Bring back the ties. I'd like to see more, it's a shame that, like, you know, There's not really many situations where a gamer would have like a tie necessarily, but it'd be kind of cool to have more like gaming themed ties, but they wouldn't really be worn. Most of the time we wear t-shirts and shit in general. I like a good tie. Okay, blue chest. You could make up a mole rat, like dungeon, and the kind of crux is you get really good loot if you manage to find and hunt down the elusive albino mole rat. That could be something, like a little kind of side hunt. I've seen kind of similar themes with D&D. I think it was in Icewind Dale where you had to like find an elusive like elk or like stag or something like that. You could just spin it into the Fallout world. Similar framework. Yeah, they'd be a little busy. Yeah, Wiser for sure. Plus, like I said, most of the time, like, you know, if you're doing like business and gaming, you're kind of chill. You know, was it like Spencer from Xbox? He's always like tries to dress like a gamer on purpose. You know, he's like, I'm a cool guy. See, like I wear khakis and a t-shirt. You know, if in doubt, Molly, that's not a bad idea. Just kind of give them like a little leeway or maybe some bumpers, you know? I mean, that's kind of what you got to do to kind of get a vibe for anybody as well. I mean, I know a few times where I've done like one-offs with other people doing like D&D style, and you've kind of got to do like a one-off kind of small scenario to kind of know what it's like to play with people, right? And kind of get the feel. Or even if people want to do that with their character even. Right? Maybe they don't like the character or the feel. Get out of here, Goal. This pistol does good work. Like, look at the damage compared to like what we were doing with like the alien. I think the alien sidearm is kind of garbage. There we go. What about alien side chick? Well, that's stupendous. We already know that. Just ask Captain Tiberius Kirk. He knows all about that side alien chick ass. We clapped them cheeks. That's the way that works. Ever since Area 51, we clapped them cheeks. That's what we've learned. I think, okay, so I don't have enough keys to go to the secret, so I'm not even gonna worry about that. I'm going to buy the key and we'll open up both of these chests. Ah, Moonscraper, sure. Ooh, we can kind of control the bullets. Okay. This kind of tricks me up a little bit, but I think we'll be okay. Sadly, no secret for us. I think I need a single. I did a blank. Let's go check on this guy and see what we need. I think I need to give him keys and money. Did I get this unlocked? Yeah, I need 3 keys and money, which I do not have. So I have to keep that in mind, because that's also an achievement to kind of get the elevator going. Too many iframes for that one. Too many. You know, here's a question. If we're okay, we're gonna talk. You know, Euron brought it up, and you know what? This is a good kind of. I rolled right into that. Did you see that? That's some bullshit. That's a lot of days. Yeah, we need to call it Little Florida. That'd be great. Speaking of alien side chicks, out of all like the alien girls that have existed in like fantasy and sci-fi, if you could pick one to, we'll say, I don't know, fuck, marry, kill, I guess, fantasy alien waifus. Do we have any on that list for anybody? Just to bring up a weird topic. Alright, I've come to the conclusion that this gun is actually kind of garbage. We'll burn up the bullets though. I guess we'll work on the pistol for this. You already made an alien, so yeah, that's fair. That's funny. Oh, that's funny, Molly. The teabag part is a good add-on. I like that character build. I can picture it now. Yeah, you should have it like to where like maybe he like when he I don't know if you can play like any sound alerts. I'm assuming you're doing it. I don't know if you're doing it in well, pen and paper. You're probably doing it in person, but like, be funny if like sound alerts like every single time he like greets, he plays like the MLG sounder. You know, the oh baby, it's a triple. You know, anytime he uses like I don't know, not jet, but. What was the pod equivalent in Fallout? I forget. You could have like some of like some like old ancient sound effect or something like artifact in the archives or something like that. There's so many ways you could spend that. That's great. Reminds me of was it the character in Oblivion, the #1 fan? He pops up randomly and has funny encounters. Also, that pops into Starfield, I believe, funny enough. It's like a homage. You know, I've got these homing bullets where, like, I can kind of, you know, control them. I don't know how currently with what I have, I can, like, you know, bend around a corner. I guess I can use my terrain a little bit better, but I need to think of good scenarios to actually use that ability. I'm trying to, like, think about it and use it, but Nothing's coming to mind right now. Oh, look, the shrine that I can't do anything with at the moment because I didn't get the secret because I didn't have the keys. Much sadness. There we go. We could kind of use it. Okay, there's the primer, which we could use and take down. I don't really care about sense of direction and his keys. Hey, Reaper! What's the word, hummingbird? The word today? Titty sprinkles. That's the word of the day. Titty sprinkles. I'm also hyped for D&D tomorrow. Yeah. It'll be good. I got a busy day. Tomorrow I got to cut down a tree. Medium oak. And then later I got D&D. It'll be a good day. Very good. Very good. That was almost really dangerous. I shouldn't have done that. Spider webs are mean. I don't like it. Exactly. Oh, we have a new shrine. A shrine of glass. I took it. Fleeting defense. Now, I know what these do. So this shrine gives me blocks projectiles but shatters if the owner is wounded. A gift from the Lady of Pain. So that's not a bad thing, but if we get hit, it gets destroyed. Okay. I don't know what'll happen if we actually get destroyed though, but we're gonna find out, won't we? So I don't have the money to do anything with the elevator this run, so that's kind of unfortunate. So we got no secret, no elevator this run, so no building in that regard. I'm assuming I can't do anything with the elevator progress until I do more. Having 3 keys and 120 bucks for the elevator, you almost have to like torpedo a run for that, it seems. That's really expensive. Same with the primer. But I guess when you got a good run, you got a good run. A mask. Hazmat suit. Safety protocol. What the hell does that do? Immunity to fire, poison, and electricity. Nothing gets through this thing, with the notable exception of bullets. Wow. Okay, so that's a great item. Wait. Oh, silencer. Oh. I got the Uzi in this, and now I've got a synergy. Let's go. Alright. I like when gun synergies happen. That's a good thing. I'm immune to poison. So her poison attack is actually completely irrelevant to me. I'm dodging it for no reason. You know, she has 2 Uzis and so do I. I think that's actually kind of funny how that worked out. Oh no, poison, no. Easy game. Didn't even get a hit. Let's go. That's 2 master rounds that we've gotten. Wow, the Molotov gun is crap. Such crap. I don't have anything to sell these crap weapons. Why is it? Alright, so we don't have the money there, so off we go. So fire was good. I guess we'll use the moon scraper a little bit. Keep these nice and reloaded. Yeah, we'll switch between these two for now. Alright, to get the achievement to basically do the first 5 bosses without getting hit once with them, we're getting there. That's a lot of enemies. I don't like it. Too mad at me. Okay, I should have gotten in the minecart, and he dove into oblivion. Amulet of the Pit Lord unlocked. Ooh. I'm going to do that because I want these to be locked and loaded, baby. This is awesome. This combo. Yeah, we'll stock up the fire, sure. These, little orbitals around us have been really helpful. Out of here, Ghosty. Hunt complete. Okay. All these achievements unlocked. So I'm for it. Go talk. Okay, here we go. There's an achievement for killing things while in a minecart. So if I see this room, I'm gonna try to, you know, do it right. I'm getting too much ammo. I don't need all this ammo. Well, I guess I do. Alright. What the heck is this? Oh, these guys. Hello. Yes, I am fine, unfortunately. I don't have any medical debt for you to take advantage of. Fantastic. Okay, nothing there. Inventory's kind of going smooth. I got a lot of guns I'm gonna sell though, if I get an opportunity. Very little keys this run. Plague pistol, don't care about ammo. I can get another one of these glass gunstones. I wonder what happens if I get even more. That's kind of interesting. Huh. I can't say I have, Wiser. That could have been really bad. Okay, using fire on the sun is probably a bad idea. Okay, an extra blank. That's great. I wish I could give this to the elevator guy, but we already did the blanks. Being immune to fire is awesome. It's very satisfying. Okay, can't do anything with the blue chest. Not a mimic. Spice and a pitchfork and a horn. Well, I ain't getting the spice, and I don't want the curse, so I think I'm good. Can I like talk to you? All my wares are discounted. Yeah, I bet they are. Yeah, I don't really want the curse at the moment. I'm good. I don't need it. I would prefer keys at the moment. Very much so. Alright, being able to like navigate the fire like that was kind of cool. I do like the homing bullets. Ah, this room. This room gives me the gunpowder, which I do need. I have a Molotov cocktail. Which means I should be able to figure out where the hidden path is. I think, okay, so we need something to drop on the ground is how this works. Gotcha, Wesley. Where the hell would this hidden path be? I'm hoping that it like catches on fire, but I guess not. Well, that caught on fire. Because if I, let me test something. Oh, it doesn't actually land on the ground. Okay, so my testing has been fruitless. Okay. Now, these things drop a lot of bullets on the ground. Say, like that. You really, I guess, have to have something like the Super Soaker, or vice versa. Because, like, I could try the other methods, but, like, it's gonna burn so many resources that it's not really worth it. I'd rather for when it's just convenient. It's an interesting little puzzle. Get him. Ammo, sure. Take ammo here. Okay, so we did all of that. We got no keys naturally. That's crazy. I can buy one key. One key. Alright, I guess we're opening up the green chest. What do you got for me? The Judge. Oh. Okay. That could be a really good gun. Alright. Let's see how it does against the boss. Let's find out. Ah, it's the tank. Okay, definitely get rid of the ad, because ad is annoying. I rolled into that. That sucks! Damn! I was doing so well! Should've just... I had 2 more blanks. I could've just blank spammed. So punishing. Hit harder, less often. It also synergizes with the dual Uzis I have? Really? Increase damage at the cost of accuracy. Oh. Hmm. Interesting. Alright. Third chamber. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Only 1 hit on the tank. Not too bad considering I think I've only beat him I think like twice or something like that. Damn it. I was hoping I could... Oh, a mimic ring. Sweet. I don't have to worry about mimics. Wait, oh, hold on. Oh, if I get the snowballer, I saw an achievement, by the way. It's oddly specific, but kind of interesting, is that if I freeze an enemy, I can then roll into them. And I get a Demolition Man achievement, which is kind of funny. I didn't destroy them, but I have to freeze them and then roll into them. And I'm gonna work on that. I think the best weapon is gonna be the snowballer. For sure. Oh, speaking of frozen enemies. Oh, we got a new NPC coming up. That's what the key means. Please no. Oh. I'm protecting him. Gimme. Okay. Yeah, let's switch between these two. Damn, I was seeing if I could freeze them with the ice slime, but that was not the case. Oh well. This guy. Oh. No, but that door was on the other side last time. Oh, hello there. I seem to have gotten turned around. This map doesn't seem to be accurate. At least not anymore. I'm sure you've noticed, but the walls keep shifting. Not like the other dungeons I've explored at all. Do you think you could help me map this place out? Sure thing. Wonderful. If you go that way, and I'll keep mapping this room, we can meet up here. Okay. Can I pick these up? Those are yours. Okay. Well, let's unlock this, because NPC. Who are you? Oh, normally I wouldn't Deign to speak to a lowborn, let alone such a mundane one. Oh, she's entitled. Little Miss Thimblehead. But I suppose that pleasantries are all but required on this occasion. My thanks for your moderate assistance. Find me in the breach later. Now be gone from here. Be gone! I so badly want a fireballer. Oh! Here we go. I'm gonna give you this gun because it's garbage. And give you this gun because it's garbage. And yeah, that should be that. I give you 2 guns, then I could give you my one of my master rounds, but I don't want to do that. Come back to him probably after we've explored this entire floor, I presume, for like mapping it out. We can easily do that. I do that every floor anyway. Trying to get my unlocks, you know? The grind. Get that XP. A lot of ammo drops this game. Needless ammo drops. We got double spider, great. Oh, he was frozen. Damn. Another spider. Okay. Oh. No! Oh. Damn, I was trying to destroy him. I couldn't in time. Alright. Let's get more ammo. Oh, you guys are full. Are you full? You're full as well. Again, I just got ammo, so like, I mean, it gives you a little bit of ammo everywhere, but I don't need all of it. I don't want that room. We can work around that room. You know, the fact that this game is called The Judge and I can kind of like coordinate my rounds, like determine where they go, is kind of fitting. Ooh. Irradiated lead. Ooh. I bet that's good. Ooh. YOLO, sure. Poison shot. These irradiated slugs have a chance to poison any target they touch. A favorite of the resourceful rats. AKA plague rat. Makes sense. Okay, did that. Get that room. What's over here? Hopefully it connects down to the booby trap room. Hopefully. No! It wasn't weak enough. Damn. I'm trying. I want that achievement. Even though I'll ruin my armor for it. Anything else? Any other undead bullets? Hello? Oh, look at that. We're gonna have to go through the trap room. Okay, well. Fine. Fine. Well, as for trap rooms, I mean, not the worst. If I destroy this thing, does it? No, it doesn't freeze. It just turns to water. Okay. It's like little frozen penguins that give you the water effect. Nice job. Room mapped out. Good, good, good. Oh, let's go talk to him. I'm holding this upside down. Oh, it's you again. How's the mapping going? Share the complete map. Thank you. You should take this. A strange old man gave it to me. A heart container. Oh, I get that. Nah, I'm good on that item. We'll let the bat take it. That's fine. That's fine. Alright, let's use the one key we have. What does this do, by the way? Hip holster. It's expensive. Oh, which chest did we take? Take this one. Lame gun. I'm disappointed. Immensely. Oh, we have never beaten this guy. He's the gun priest. A little chaotic. Damn it. Yeah, we need more blanks for him next time for sure. He is cool though. I didn't mean to call that in. That's my fault. Push it in on my analog wrongly. Here we go again with this. Where are you? Oh, you're that way. Damn, he's got his own heat-seeking bullet. Oh, I don't know any of your attacks. Oh, well, we got him, but we almost dead. We got an ice bomb. Alright, maybe we can get that achievement at least. At the very least. Alright. We're at least getting down to like chamber... the forward chamber 5 a lot more consistently. It's kind of nice. Get rid of you. I'm gonna try to keep one of these guys alive. Keep the little guy alive. Never mind. I'm gonna stop now. I really should just wait for the proper gun for it. I don't know what I'm doing with that. And I'm just taking a sniper to the face. guys. How big is this room? Damn. All right, again. I will get one win today, at the very least. Just one. Oh. Okay, at least you got me a key, but these guys are going to be super difficult. Whew. 2 keys, though, are great. From where? Threaded the needle there for a moment. Not a mimic. I will say this game does... I feel at times that, like, I think depending on the room, especially, a lot more you have to focus a lot more than I thought. Like in Binding of Isaac, you kind of get a little autopilot going. Maybe I'm not familiar enough with the game, but I was kind of hoping for a little bit more of an autopilot, where I could kind of semi-pay attention. But no, this game is cruel enough that you got to pay attention. I miss my curving bullets already. The achievement for getting 100 kills with that. 100 kills with a chandelier. Ooh, another key. Art canister, and that's pretty much it. Okay. Mirror. Brown chest, no thank you. After this too, I need to go in the breach and like spend some of my money for unlocks and talk to NPCs. Oh, this room. Okay, cool. Alright, so we need to keep all the shooting down here because I saw that water barrel. We have the keys for that secret room. Beautiful. Okay, boss. We'll open the green chest. Go fight the boss. Oh, spider shoes. First time we've gotten this. Yikes. Or bug boots, excuse me. Creates poison on dodge roll. Also grants immunity to poison. Oh. Oh, this is also another way to see those that path. But I wouldn't want to dodge roll into it, but we could find it that way. I guess you would kind of dodge roll backwards and like kind of keep laying it on the ground. Ooh, okay, that's gonna be potentially really, really good for us. I got no weapons to fight with. Kind of sad. The Mega Dowser. Alright. I don't know if this gun is worse than our other gun, but we have it. It does so little damage. I'm so sad. Took dumb damage because the fucking table. This gun is lame as hell. And I can't aim it while touching. I am squirting on that thing. If Hawk 2 it don't work, you squirt on it. That's the way it works. Squirt on that thing! Such a bad run. No good guns, bad damage, like... Oh... What is this gun? Oh, the gamma ray. Again, not... It's a cool gun, but it doesn't do that much damage. Alright. We'll play at the run, but like, I don't know. It's gonna be rough. It's gonna be real rough. Like, for real. Kill it eventually. I think my starter pistol is unironically still my best weapon compared to this gun and the other gun I got. That breaks my heart. I mean, it poisons them, which is nice, but oh, that's not really what I need at the moment. Doesn't even kill the little bullets in one shot. My starter pistol does that! I just blew up the bomb. Yeah. No, you're right. You're 100% right. I don't think I'm gonna survive this room right now. Oh, it's one of these. I don't even have a key for it, and it's gonna blow up. That would have been a great chest if I had a key for it, but... So I shouldn't have opened up the brown chest and saved the key. Do you know what I think? This is what I think. Peace out! We're going to the breach. We're starting a new run. Screw this. I'm not burning my energy and morale for nothing. Sometimes some runs you just gotta let die, you know? I want to get a win with the Marine, and we did the pilot, and we gotta do the convict and the other one. Little hamster girl. Alright, so first, let's go talk to all NPCs, make sure we're good. Conquered return, soaked in the blood of the enemy. Yes, I'm a conqueror. Unicorn horn unlocked. Next challenge is a bit tricky. Those damn wizards. Kill 40 of them. Okay. Okay. Okay, I'm still working on you. Yup. And then... Good there. Everything's back to normal. I don't want to kick his helmet down again. Just yet, till I understand a little bit more. Charming round sounds tempting. Guys over here, do we have this room? Hello. You're back yet again. Do you require a new blessing? A blessing? Sure. And be blessed by the gun. Enjoy. I have no idea what that did. But I'll take the blessing, sure. Okay, we have more challenges with you to beat. Portable turret. Duct tape. Face melter. Seems like a good weapon. Magic lamp. Tangler. Ice breaker. Let's do the Tangler. Sure. Don't get no more money, but we got new guns in the rotation. So we talked to our new NPC. Still got unlocked. I can't wait till we actually get all the gun unlocks. Like, we're slowly getting the currency for it, but there's a lot. I didn't even look at the full list because we have a list of like every gun. I'm a little curious. So this is every. Looks like every gun at least we've used, and there are guns that we've bought but not found. Yeah, there's a fair few. This one's at the bottom. This is a spider gun. So the ones I've bought are gray, and the ones we have no idea are just question marks. Interesting. Wow, there's so many guns I haven't even gotten to use yet that I've unlocked. This gun is amazing. Disintegrator is a great name for it. Wait, why did my gun just change? What the hell? Wait, did that girl's blessing make it to where my guns just switch every room? No, this isn't softcore hentai, unfortunately. Right? This blessing is weird. I guess it's every time I reload. Yo, that blessing is crazy. Is there a water bucket here? The one you posted just now, Wise, or the one from the 80s compilation? From 80s compilation now. Okay, there's a water bucket, water, thingy here. Okay. Nope. This. Oh, that was the one you did as well? The hell is it about? What is this? It depends on what it is. Oh, I have seen this before. This is an old commercial. Yeah, this is 18 years old. Yeah, I've seen that commercial. That was an interesting commercial. Yeah, I've seen that. That's an old internet thing. That's like, yeah, the video's 18 years old. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I've seen that one before that. That I have. Alright, we'll reload this. So this blessing, I wonder how it affects if I get other guns, is what I wonder. Oh shit. Okay. When you need a gun like this, it's kind of... I can't tell if it's like, is it time related? There's a lot of funny old commercials. Have you ever seen the one, it's a German commercial with, it's a German pickle commercial, and it's kind of over the top and has to do with Ninja Turtles. I can't pronounce the German word properly, but it was like an old commercial in Germany for pickles. It was like a Ninja Turtle in the shower. You know that one, Reaper? Okay, so yeah, it's like, that's like famous. Yeah, that's an interesting commercial. So I got that. Okay, so the blessing I have, I cannot get a gun. I just randomly am switching between guns. That's weird and really cool. I don't want that blessing though, because like I'm gonna be very discombobulated. It's great for the beginning. But like I don't know all the guns enough to like determine this. Why is there like a sword here? Oh. I'm so very confused. What is this? Oh, that's the roll bomb. You remember that one? Yeah. Good one. Again, the classic is one of my favorites is the Australian one, the cider. The cider commercial in Australia, the Dickens cider. It's the way. Yeah. That's just... when I first saw that, man, I laughed so hard. Oh my god. No, you took away my... I don't like the switching! It's so weird. Very chaotic. A flare gun. Oh, that's lovely. What a shit gun. Damn it. Wow, it stayed on the flare gun forever, didn't it? Oh, wow, you could like... Whoa, this thing could slow down the boss? Got him. Did Sour Patch do that? Of course they did. I saw, there's a couple of like, I think there was like a commercial I remember. Speaking of funny commercials, I don't know if it's real or not. I believe it is, but I'm pretty sure Bill Cosby did like a, did he like do like a Jello commercial or something? And people were like, the commercial was kind of, it was creepy in hindsight or something. There's been a couple of things like that where people went back. Here's one that's really freaky, by the way. You know, I've you know what, we'll do the airstrike to try and screw this because I can't get ammo anyway. Not that it's a commercial, but kind of, speaking of weird things in hindsight, Chandler from Friends passed away, and there's all kinds of stuff around that. But one thing that's really interesting was, and kind of eerie, is that in the intro to Friends, he's the only one that's in the fountain and spits out water. And how he died, that's a little weird. Little shivery. Coincidental, I'm sure, but man, that's kind of fucked. Yes, I have seen the screenshot of that. I haven't actually seen the movie, but I've seen the screenshot of it. I know what you're talking about. That is also nightmare fuel as well. I hope I can take away this blessing that like gives me my multi-gun. Oh, not the bow. Like, it's so shit. Like, what do I do with this thing? It's charming, sure, but... And of course the AI's derpy when I've got it charmed. Uh-huh. Oh, you gave me a regular crossbow this time. Oh. Thank you. Crossbow versus a sniper. What could go wrong? Oh yeah! My favorite. No, I had that gun for 5 seconds! Okay, I hate this blessing just because it just gun teased me. Okay? Why, sir? That's a good statement. That gun was awesome. I love that gun. And then it just took away the purple laser gun of awesome. I don't want that multi-shot crossbow bullshit. Oh my god. I hate this blessing. Oh, and you're gonna give me oh, you're gonna give me this guy as a boss randomly? Oh my god. What is this gun? I can't. You give me the blunderbuss against him? Multi-pass? Might be ammo or damage base. It's a gun blessing from an NPC in the breach. It was called the gun blessing. Oh look, it tells me where a secret room is. Oh, look at that. There's a new NPC unlock on this floor. Alright, at the very least we'll try to get the new NPC unlock. That's what I'll try for. Other than that, I kind of want this blessing to go away. It could be damage related. Maybe. I don't have a key for you. That one I just did 2 enemies and it was done. It might be damage related. I think you're right because it doesn't seem to be reload related. It doesn't seem to be time related either. So basically what that tells me is that the guns that are shittier, because they do less damage, will keep them longer. That's what that tells me. The shittier weapons we hold on to longer. I don't want that. That sounds like ass. I just got like a little arrow up just then. So I wonder also though with the blessing, it seems like maybe we get rewarded for doing a certain number of rooms without getting hit. Because everything with this game is based off like if you don't get hit, you get like super good rewards, like absurdly good. So we did a certain number of enemies, we killed them, we didn't get hit really, so. Wow, we went right into this. This is the gun I wanted. Okay. Rock on. If I don't reload, and I just keep going, it just switches. Well, no. Okay. That's weird, actually. That's a red chest. A very good chest. I don't even have a blank for this. We need a key for the NPC. We'll take that over. The red chest is irrelevant to us because we can't get the gun anyway. Let's see if we can buy a key. And then we're gonna go here. Hopefully get some progress. It's a big doggo bear. Cool glasses. Oh, hey, buddy. You set me free. I never thought I would escape from here in the cell. Anyway, I'm Tonic. Tonic the sledge dog. Okay. That's a reference. Look for me in the breach if you ever want to go a little faster. That's you know, that's actually a funny thing is that actually used to be a thing. Like have a dog with a little bit of what was it? Was it whiskey or whatever they would have, right? And someone was like hypothermic, they would give them like some little bit of whiskey or something like that. The old cartoons or anything to go off of. That's great. All right, I don't have any more keys. Can't buy any. All right, time for boss. All right, this will go swimmingly. Oh, that's what the airstrike is. Ew. I had that on for a long time and didn't understand. Ah, okay. Oh, what gun is this? What the hell? Kill it with kindness. Oh, it's so Star gun? Star crossbow? Didn't take any damage. Sweet. Chance to freeze. That's not too bad. That'll be good for me trying to get that achievement at least, which I'll try. If I freeze an enemy, and roll into them and destroy them. Then it works. I might need there's a special item that lets us do damage when we roll into an enemy. We might need that, maybe to get it, maybe. Oh, my favorite gun, the alien sidearm. Horrible gun. Dreadful, I say. Yeah, it's one of those old proverb things, like it was like in cartoons with the whiskey and the dog and the cold. And, you know, go save someone trapped in the snow. It's a funny idea. Alcohol helps everything. Cheers to the sentiment. What about gummies, though? Looks like a turtle gun. Okay, can't do anything with that. Got my bow again. I'm surprised that I'm not taking more damage considering, like, that switching between all these random ass guns. I should have pushed the entire thing into the depths. Okay. He's charmed and yet still shooting at me. Shenanigans. Oh look, ammo, completely useless to us. Yay. pea shooter. Oh, this room. Oh, now I would love the super soaker so I could get this item. That would actually be kind of cool. If I just keep shooting, will you eventually switch? No, it's just... It's definitely damage connected. Yes, they were. You know, there's a lot of things like that that, like, I wish I could go back and go get that I never got to really experience. Super Soakers was, well, not... I went to a friend's house for Super Soakers and Nerf guns. I remember, too, I always wanted, yeah, I always wanted also, like, the Chia Pets. I never had a Chia Pet. I said this before on stream and found out that there's actually still a website where you can go buy a Chia Pet. I did not know that. That was a while ago. But there's like a lot of old stuff like that that would be great that they don't really make anymore. There you go, backpack full of water. Yeah! Went in like a pro. I bet, but it was worth it. What was the other thing called? Like Twist It, Bop It? That was really fun. Remember that being a thing. Yeah, Bop It. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I'm just, you know, I'll buy him right next to, you know, right after I finish my ramen. Yeah. Fuck it. I'm just cruising in that free money to buy random bullshit. I would love to. I'll get right on it. Alright, well, I wanted to get the kills in the minecart. That's nice, Reaper. That's awesome. One of these days. Okay, this gun is weird. I almost got poisoned. Uzi, I know you. You know, the one thing that's nice about this blessing though is you never have to worry about ammo. That's one thing that is nice that I kind of dig. I see use of this. Speaking of Super Soaker too, I think Lucario had linked me something where him and Dan did something with the Super Soakers. It was like really funny because there was like a really accurate one that kind of like was like acted like a lot like an airsoft gun but with water. That's actually really cool. All right, we're gonna buy the key. So we can get more of this mapping done because we want to complete more of his missions. Found in an earlier chest as a reward. Thank you. There we go. I do not, Wiser. I don't even know what the hell that is. Alright, So we got the map, we got the achievement unlocked. There's no point in buying a key or a chest, and I can't open any, and I can't even buy any of these because I don't have a key for that. I guess it's just the boss. I love-hate this kind of blessing with the switching of the guns, because, like, I like building the run. Like, when you get, like, a gun, and you're like, all right, that synergizes with this, and you kind of build up your resources, and it just feels very... It's like we're kind of surfing on things. I don't know how to describe that. Wow, we switched right to a different gun. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, damn. Turtle gun, let's go. That's a hard attack to dodge. I should use my blank on. Frickin'. Oh, I did hear about that. They did that in, oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I think, wasn't that like in I want to say 2017 or 18? They did something like that in, I think it was China they did that. I saw an article. I remember that a long time ago. I don't remember like the details. I remember reading the article because it was fascinating. Very, very mad scientist shit. Well, there was something also recently they did with there was a big hullabaloo because again another a Chinese scientist. He did something to his own kids. Which is really fucked, but he tinkered, and he did it claiming to say that they were born immune to HIV, but what they found was the things he also manipulated was they got green eyes, and there's no genetic disposition for them to have green eyes. Yeah, that's for sure, Weiser. And there's some correlation to the eye color, and it was like near the part of the gene that they say is associated with supposed increased intelligence. So the fact that they had green eyes means that he was kind of lying through his teeth about like his reasoning, which again, mad scientist, big surprise. I know, shocking, so shocking. But that's some crazy shit that we're not far from. Yeah. Okay, RPG. Can we like? I'm not trying really hard right now, for the record, for like the rest of this run. And like, if we take damage or die. Because, like, the gun switching is... I'm kind of tired of it. It's a little frustrating. I'm not going to kill the run outright. But yeah, there's some... Again, I'm really surprised that there's not an attempt at anime cat girls yet. And I know that sounds really horrible, but it's one of those things that I hate to say it, but it's not if, it's when. It's gonna happen. I'm hoping that the blessing goes away when I die this run. I'm assuming it's probably one blessing per run. I would hope. We'll find out one way or another. Here's a question. Speaking of like weird scientific experiments, if you could get yourself combined with a single animal and have some of the perks of that animal, what animal would it be? I'm thinking personally, and I know this is kind of fitting for me because I'm in Florida, but I would think gator, because like their immune system is like crazy fucking good. And I don't know, maybe I just gotta stay, you know, in warm weather. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm sure there'd be like some kind of detriment, right? But like, there'd be some wild animals. I remember we had a discussion before, like if you could combine any, because they brought back the direwolf, they're gonna bring back the woolly mammoth, they're gonna do Jurassic Park shit. I mean, what happens if they start like doing super combo? Like, you know, what happens when they start combining, I don't know, fucking cheetah and spiders, and you get like a hybrid where it's like a spider the size of a corgi that's like super fast? Like, what's gonna happen when we start like really going down the rabbit hole of absurdity, huh? Well, of course South Park did. But, I mean, the scary thing is, like, how many South Park skits and parodies have become reality? That's the real question. Was it, the Babylon Bee's got, like, a website, or, like, a little side website where they link all the stuff that's come true after they did the parody. I'm sure there's got to be something for, was it probably The Simpsons and South Park is probably going to have, like, where skits turn into reality before, because they probably did the skit. And then it became real. Because, like, sometimes they can base the skits off of something from real life. Or sometimes they'll think of a funny skit. Yeah, Simpsons are very spooky. Yeah, that's for sure. That wouldn't be a bad idea, Weiser. Was it, I think Buzzards, funny enough, have like a super good stomach for the stuff like that. They also crap down their leg though, to keep themselves cool, so there's that. Honey badger hybrid with myself wouldn't be bad. I tell you, man, honey badgers, they live up to their name, boy. I've seen so many videos of them just kind of like, they don't give a fuck. And it's kind of hilarious. Got it. Yeah, but like, they've got the grab a male lion by the balls because I'm mad and upset for the day, and that's something else. You might be. Maybe get some honey badger blood, or what was the blood that fucking Charlie said? Was it tiger blood or whatever the bullshit was? True, Reaper. That's true. Don't share your poop stories with that though. Oh yeah, hormones are scary. That's for sure. Yeah, you've also raised a daughter, so I'm sure you know that better than most in the whole world. I remember my mom told me when I was growing up, she goes, because she didn't know what sex when I was when I was in her tummy, and I say tummy, but like a kid. But she said for the longest time she wanted a girl, and then turned out to be a boy because it's me. Thank God, I'm glad to be that. But she said all her girlfriends got daughters, and she goes after they grew up, she witnessed and all the things she'd hear about. She goes, she's never been so happy to have a boy in her life. She goes, I'm so glad that I did not have a daughter. And I was like, oh, well, cool, I'm glad. So I can imagine. Yeah, I bet Reaper. Yeah, close to the chaos. Yeah. Not if, it's when. Okay, let's get this guy. Yeah. Yeah, still problems, but just different kinds. That's always the catch. There are no 100% solutions. There's only trade-offs. And with that, yeah, it's just different. It's like, you know, do you want the sketchy emo boyfriend on the couch that you've got to kind of like grumble at, or, you know, got to go pick up the son out of juvie? Like, you know, there's trade-offs. I remember, God, it was something else. One of my cousins, she had I remember this because it was wild. She was 14, okay, and she had, what the hell is this enemy? There you go, Reaper. Yeah, exactly. There you go. To the ranch, yeah, Dr. Phil style. But there was a crazy story where I'll tell you as far as I know. Reaper, yeah. There was so I had a cousin, it's like third cousin, whatever, but everyone was just a cousin on my mom's side of the family. But I'll be vague best I can. But she was 14, and she fell in love with the most stereotypical Southern boy you can imagine. And he was 17, delivering Pizza Hut, and everybody hated this man in the family, and that's all I heard about all the time from all the moms. He wasn't that bad. He was kind of just, he wasn't like malicious. He just was kind of derpy, but he wasn't like a bad guy when I hanged out with him and stuff like that. But the funniest thing though is the worst case scenario happened. She got pregnant very young, and all hell and chaos with thing. And the reason I, you know, because we're talking about the having the daughters and having the sons, her mom, after figuring this out, would just, I remember one time went crazy and was just like, I can't believe it. I should have never had a daughter. It was a whole family snafu that I witnessed. you know, one of those like awkward on the sidelines, you sip the drink and you're just kind of watching like, okay. But man, it was a story. I can't go too much more with that, but her rant about how she regrets having a daughter, I kind of felt bad for her, but man, I was like, fuck. Granted, what she did was a little crazy, because then we found out later on, after they kind of get disassociated with the family, weren't kind of, you know, they kind of disappeared for a while. We found out down the grapevine. Right, I know he had a job, I know, right? That didn't last long, but he went to something else and bounced between and stuff like that. We found out later on, because I got some interesting family stories, I tell you, that she poked a hole in the condom. Found out down the grapevine later on. So I think she did that to spite her mother. And considering how the mother reacted, yeah. So, yeah. My cousins taught me a lot of valuable lessons in life. One of them was and my dad told me, don't stick your dick in crazy. That's a great example of that. There you go. Exactly. Yes, but the problem, yes, you're correct, I watch FTL. But the problem is that the kid, who was 17, was with his 14-year-old, and then like 2 years later, she got pregnant. So the one that got the condom poked a hole into was already kind of doing things. So he was shotgunned into a hell of a bear trap in life for being stupid. And I don't know, I have no idea where they are now. It's been 10 years now, so I have no idea what's happened. The little girl was like, she turned 18, had the little girl. Last I think I saw her, she was like between 18 and 19, and the little girl was like already 1 year old. Oh no, it's very fucked up. Very fucked up. Oh, astronomically so. Yeah, she did go full YOLO. Yeah. Yeah, she sure did. But yeah, it was astronomically fucked up. Yeah, I've, you know, it's funny. I wish I could, like, with a great, I don't know if I'm gonna win this fight, but there's so many, like, family stories I have where uncles or cousins have done, like, I mean, the most, like, Jerry Springer shit you can imagine. Like, you know, people, like, talk about Jerry Springer, and, like, I lived it. I lived it. Because you gotta understand that, like, I've had, growing up, the two extremes of life. Like, my childhood, like, my mom and dad did a great job, but then everything else is like a living meme. It's like, Forrest Gump level Alabama on the mom's side, and then, like, the most Italian mobster New York you can get on the dad's side, and then just the two atoms collided with chaos and uncles and cousins of just sheer madness of the stories and the shit I've witnessed. I mean, one of my uncles took me on a boat and the boat exploded, a bass boat, and I had to swim in gator infested water at 15 over 300 yards roughly, give or take, is what the firefighter said, to shore. That's a lake here in Florida. You can Google it. Lake Monroe is what it's called. I had to swim in that lake. So yeah, there's been some events occurred, right? Like, I've witnessed legitimately my grandfather on my dad's side have a cast iron pan thrown at him, break a glass table in the process, him react in the most cartoon fashion imaginable because my grandmother, his wife, threw it at him. And after it all happened, he was kind of upset, but he knew he did something wrong, so he's like, well, I guess I fucking deserved it, but was like mad at like himself after it happened, cleaned it up, and no one said anything else about it. That was the New York side of things. Yes, I knew how to swim, of course I did. So, that's just a tidbit of some of the stuff I've had. It's, yeah, it's been interesting. I've had an interesting life. It's weird, because, after, I want to say, it was 2017 or 2018, all that, like, chaos for, like, many, like, for, like, a decade plus, like, with all the family stuff, it all just stopped, though, because everyone, kind of like a great explosion, they all got scattered, because all the matriarchs and patriarchs all kind of died on both sides, and so everyone just kind of got scattered, and so, I haven't done any, like, you know, been buzzed enough or curious enough, really, to kind of check back, but I can't imagine some of the shit that's happened in hindsight. But it's been kind of boring the last 8 years, I'd say. At least in that field. Yeah, a little bit wiser. Yeah, it's can afford my blessing be gone then. So I think my blessing is gone, I hope. Ever feel like things are a little slow around here? Yes, including my brain at times. Ever feel like rolling around at the speed of sound? You want to go fast? Sure. Game speed turbo. Oh, okay, so it's a way to change. Okay, I don't want turbo. Turbo, I'm not prepared for turbo. I'm not doing that. But yeah, I keep it vague because, you know, I don't think that people will ever watch me with my stream, but I'll show a little class and courtesy, I guess. But everyone's had chaos like that, I'm sure, in life, to some degree. I will say it's better to be the family observing the chaos rather than to be the chaos. That's been nice. All right. So in other news, I watch FTL. Do you have any information for me? Anything fascinating? Gotta go fast and then. I know you walked into the Jerry Springer episode, but we'll divert a little bit. Nothing. Oh well. That's a lot of currency. Wow, that's an early boss room. There's an achievement for acing this guy's like mini game a bunch of times. We're probably gonna need more money to do it. It's difficult though. I've never aced it even once. We haven't had a winning run today in this, sadly. We had one yesterday. It was great. With the pilot, but we haven't won one with the Marine yet. Unfortunately. They've been all crumbling when I get to about the 4th chamber. It's made me sad. I remember you talking about that. That's good. played them. I mean, I've played Fortnite and I never played Warzone. Why do you ask, Reaper? No, Fortnite is fine. There's nothing wrong with Fortnite. Oh my god. Okay, where do we want to try to do this? Yeah, I'm not too sure. I mean, I've got... I know Claybird's done a couple things. Crispy wants me to do some of the modded Terraria. I've still got Final Fantasy in the back burner that I've been thinking about. That I do want to go back to because I feel good about it. I aced it! Let's go! Give me a cannon. Okay. Sure. But you know, I've been kind of I kind of said like kind of my goal I think for this month was trying to stick to roguelikes. Because I watch FTL and Neuron, we're talking, and I think it's like for like kind of channel building and kind of like the way it jives. I don't know why it's been working out really well. So like, I wake up, I've got a little routine, do responsibilities, IRL stuff, yada yada yada. I can do a good about, you know, a time slot of like 3-4 hour stream. Works about perfect. Then I get a couple hours in the night that I can kind of self-teaching and doing some coding stuff, bot stuff that you've kind of sussed out that I'm kind of working on the side. And that's kind of been my routine for like the last, that's like kind of April-ish, like April 3rd. And I don't know why, but it has been actually quite satisfying. The one thing I like about, like this game, Balatro, and say if I did Cult of the Lamb, is that they're really easy to set up and I can just do a match and then walk away. And that is really, really comfortable. Rut, yeah, I know that feeling. You have my sympathies on that because it sucks. Ass. The rut. Gosh, Reaper. Now that's understandable. Yeah, that no appointment thing is until like way ahead is fucking just crazy. Alright, here's hoping the cannon's gonna work. Who is this? Oh, twins. Okay. Damn it. Walked into it. That's great yeet, man. They spawn in and die! Oh, it's so good! This gun isn't bad, but it's a little slow. Does good damage, though. I don't know I get hit the first time. What? Ooh, very nice Reaper on the 2-book front. Just trying to think. Have you like had anything that you've been kind of like thinking about doing that you haven't done yet that you kind of been on the fence about, or is it anything else in particular? Any like little projects, maybe some crafts, perhaps? Sometimes when I get into a rut, doing something kind of like models or something tend to actually make me feel better. Gotcha. Yeah. Fucking hate that. For ya. I hate back pain. I know it all too well. You know, I cannot stress how much empathy I have because I literally have to do twice a week, about 40 minutes, where I do like a type of like yoga routine. With stretches and stuff, like stuff you're just supposed to do it kind of all the time, but like I have to do them at least 2 times a week. Otherwise one of my muscles on my back will have a very hard time in life. And then I was told probably by the time I'm 50 or give or take that because I have pretty bad scoliosis, that when I get older it's gonna get a lot worse. And so I have to keep doing a bunch of things to counteract it, I was told, to like, you know, do a bunch of core stuff all the time and yoga to keep it well stretched so I never like get really tense or anything like that. Because that shit is horrible. I know I've shared a little bit, but for anyone kind of wondering, just get a little context. I had I think it was 15 or 16. I never knew I had scoliosis or anything like that, and just one day I just was a really busy day helping Dad with yard work, stuff like that, and oh, bonus side boss. Oh, great. Let me fight him real quick. But I was doing yard work and stuff like that, and I got really bad back pain from it. And I thought, and so did my dad, and everyone thought, like, oh, hey, you know, you just worked, you know, you busy day, whatever. But, like, my back was really hurting. Really, really bad. And it kind of felt a little different than just sore muscles, because I had felt them before. Turns out, after a couple of days of it being a real problem, I started to have a hard time breathing, and felt like a hot iron was in my back, like kind of like where my, like the back of my lung and stuff. So it got a little concerning, so we had to go to the hospital. And turned out, I did not know this, but apparently I had ripped my trapezius muscle on my left side of my body. And I found out that I have, I think it's between like 5 vertebrae near like where my shoulder blade is, because trapezius is over there. I've learned all this. Yay. Apparently because the way the spine is curved, the muscle is naturally stretched way more than it's normally supposed to. So when I did a bunch of activity, like really a lot of activity, it just ripped it. Didn't know it. And I have to do stretches and stuff like that to keep it limber so it doesn't, you know, tense up, because it was just going into spasm, and it ripped itself apart by doing that. So that was an experience. So a couple of days I thought, oh, I just got a sore muscle. No, it turned out I had ripped my muscle. It was funny too, because I had to like yeah. Well, okay, so here's something funny, and I say this as like somebody that I fucking hate pain. I have no interest. But the doctor told me, he was a fat fuck, the emergency doctor. It was really funny because at the time I was a lot more heavy set than I am now. I mean, I'm not a thin person, but I was heavy, which probably contributed to it, very much so. I had to lose weight and took years and all that kind of stuff, but there's like early videos of me on YouTube and stuff like that. I was a chunker, like a real chunker. But the doctor had told me I needed to lose weight, and I remember my mom getting upset because he was really fat. And his solution was he gave me a huge bottle, which I did not take, of Oxycontin right out the gate, and he gave me muscle relaxers. I took the muscle relaxers and just didn't do a lot of activity, and then healed and went to physical therapy. Physical therapists and all that, what they did was great. You know, had to rebuild it and work it, stretch it, let it heal. That was all great. I didn't take any of the fucking Oxycontin because I knew better. And I was 15, never been in a hospital for anything like that. The back pain, and the first thing the doctor did was give me that prescription. I remember my dad was like, "What the fuck?" But yeah, it's crazy. But he said that, he goes, when he was sitting there, he goes, I don't know, because he kind of was a bullshit thing, but he's like, "You have a high pain tolerance." He goes, "Most people would be curled up on the ground." He goes, "The fact that you have a ripped muscle and are sitting here talking to me, you have a high pain tolerance." And he was like a mouth breather and was saying it. And I remember he had like a gray beard. He had like the George Costanza thing. And his beard, he had such a fat chin that the way that the beard was, it looked like the fat was a part, like was the beard. And it was like a thin beard where you could see like the flesh underneath the stubble. Fucking hilarious. He's like, "You got high pain tolerance." I was like, "Sure, what the fuck ever, it hurts. It hurts. Just give me my muscle relaxer." Welcome, Molten. Gonna exit the Gungeon? Maybe, if I win. Gotcha. Escape room and all that. I remember you guys talking and hinting at that before. Oof. Yeah. And sometimes when that stuff happens, like, you know, it just happens. Like you said, like you can, I mean, when mine was more sensitive and stuff like that, I could literally like reach over and grab something and bring it to me, and it would, boom, go in a spasm. Muscle, all back would be an issue. It just, yeah, you get one twist, one turn. It's just the way it is. Any kind of thing to do with the bag that is the worst possible. It becomes a pain or like activate. I mean, I had there's a family friend lived near us for a little while because they came down from Michigan. It was actually my mom's stepsister, and she had bad sciatica. And one time we had to drive over to her house because she called us because she was trapped on the toilet. And what had happened was she just sat in the toilet, went to the bathroom, everything was fine. And when she went to go get up, the sciatica kicked in and she was just stuck. Like her legs just went numb. And she was just stuck there. So yeah, just stuck. So she had her phone. At the time, it was a flip phone. And she had to call us. So, yeah, and she didn't do anything. It wasn't even like it wasn't constipated or anything like that. It just happened. All it takes. But yeah, so not that you, I mean, I knew you knew, but again, I stress you have all my empathies when it comes to that thing. Because holy shit. Fuck. like that. So this is kind of cool. A little rolling bomb. Here's a bomb when dodge rolling. Okay. Sure. How's your day, by the way, Molten? Any interesting news? Studies go well, I presume? Had any interesting coding happenings, perhaps? Also, did you ever, remember the last time we talked? Just homework. Did you ever get some good credit? I don't know the assignment, but it was a while ago. I remember you had shared that naturally you were doing all the work in an assignment and your partner didn't do anything. Nothing cool? Did you at least get good credits for that, I hope? Since you did all the work, I'd hope you did. Any karma for the one that didn't do any of the work? Best you could probably hope for. Think you got a good grade? Okay. Might not know yet. I forget that the college is a little... You gotta wait a little bit sometimes. Also, speaking of golf, because like real life golf is kind of fun. But you know, one thing I really enjoyed doing that I wish I need to do again with people would be kind of fun would be frisbee golf. I love frisbee golf. That's different than normal golf, but I really enjoyed. I got to play a little bit when I went on like a summer vacation with family up in Tennessee, and man, that shit was fun. Yeah, it's very different. I've played regular golf and driving range with my uncle and stuff. But man, frisbee golf, because it's just kind of easier to get into, but that's a lot of fun. Yeah. And this is the shrine. We didn't go to the secret though, so we don't have anything to do with that. I have the hammer gun I could feed to this guy. We have 2 blue chests before the boss, so we have plenty of keys, so let's tinker. Let's find out what we got. Ooh, witch pistol. This is an okay pistol. Ooh, coffee bullets, right? Shotgun coffee, speed up. I think it just speeds up the rounds, I believe. Polycaffeine with just a hint of gunpowder. Don't drink more than 99 cups. So it's just a speed up. Okay. Alright. I don't have 2 guns to feed to the mimic guy, so I won't do that just yet. Maybe I'll get a gun I can feed to him after the boss. I don't know what the amulet of the Pit Lord is, but based off of the name Pit Lord, I'm assuming we probably don't take damage if we fall in a pit. Would be my guess. I don't need a crutch. I know game I've kind of, you know. I'm going to buy the primer because if we can get to the 5th floor and get this there, we would like accomplish something. So I'm going to spend the money and try to do that. See how that goes. Hopefully well. Oh, it's you again. I don't like the charging mechanic on this at all. Damn it, I got hit. It does great damage, but man, does it suck. I don't have a blank. Shit. stuck in a reload animation. That hurt. This gun is not the best gun in the world. It really isn't. The heck is that? Chance to heal. Chance to heal upon taking damage. Okay. Sure. Alright, we're gonna make a gamble, because I don't like this cannon gun. Even though it does okay damage against the boss. We're gonna feed this and this hammer gun and that into this guy. Please give me something good. Please give me something good. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Can sever enemy souls. Soul Reaver. Okay. I don't know if this gun is good, but okay. Sure. I guess those are if they're souls. I feel like this gun is also referencing something I don't understand, because I think that's the Soul Reaver sounds familiar. Huh. It burns through ammo though. Like a lot. Yeah, I must say this gun is kind of meh. It's not like it's killing things, but I'm gonna run out of ammo soon. Definitely better than the cannon. I'll say that. Definitely better than the cannon. Blank is useful. I want the brown chest. It's the lowest rarity chance. I don't want that. We want red chest, black chest. Those are the chests we want. Kill Futurama over there. So like, I wonder if I hit you. Gotta be empty. Okay. Oh, these guys are annoying. Okay, turned into a chicken. Good deal. Okay. Let me get rid of the buffer. Important. So this gun is good for clearing out rooms more so than the bosses like we fought it with, because it can randomly turn enemies to chicken, which is pretty good. Alright, Reaper. Enjoy yourself. Excited for some DD tomorrow. Absolutely, Reaper. Spread the love indeed. Network away. Good vibes, bud. See you tomorrow. Okay, finally at full health. The boss and randomly set myself on fire. Shop has got nothing. What a barren room. Okay, I already have the primer, so I don't need to worry about the gunpowder. Because I currently don't have a weapon that can reveal that anyway. Getting that health at the moment. Oh, this is for an NPC key. I think. Okay, so you're trapped in there, which means we gotta get a gold key, which is probably from the boss. Yes! The science cannon! Yes! This is a great gun. Finally. Hallelujah. We needed something. Alright. No, I got pinned in the wall and I couldn't get away. I should have rolled. Damn you. Am I running it? Oh, you bastard. Am I running ammo? This gun is good, but it doesn't do that much damage. But its ability is good with the fire and all that. Okay, we are out of ammo, and I have no means to get over there. God bless it. I should probably use my sidearm and just dodged. Whew. But we had already gotten hit. He's got the NPC unlocked, which is kind of really all I cared about. I think I could make some like progress overall, even if I don't win the way I want to. As long as we make some kind of progress, I'm happy. There's still a chicken walking around here. Thanks for unlocking the door. I thought I had rolled my last one. My name is, Daisuke? I'm an acolyte of the great, Shaderex. Okay? Probably 20-sided shape, I'm assuming is what that is. Look for me in the breach if you want to add some spice to your gungeoneering. Gungeoneering? Okay. Sure. Let's buy a key. Maybe armor. A noose. Escape rope. What the hell does escape rope do as a passive? Use to escape from a sealed room. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. Not too many rooms I want to escape from like that. Alright, let's at least get past the... Let's at least get the primer to the forge. That's like my goal. I don't care what I've got to use to do that, but that's where I'm hoping. And taking gun damage like that is not a good idea. Okay, what did you summon? Yeah, you summoned one of those things. Evil. What those things are. Evil. Oh, this room. Oh, this room's gonna be real fun. Block that a little bit. Please dodge, please, please, please. Please kill the slime, kill the slime! Whew. Rocket powered bullets. Ooh, the guitar. Base metal. We got to use that with when guns are being all randomized. It seemed okay. I don't think it's worth 100 shells, but it was something. Back to my starting pistol. Incredible. This is a slog of a run. We just don't have any good guns or damage. We've been very unlucky with the chest. But, you know, sometimes you get runs like that. They can't all be like the greatest of all time. Unfortunately. They're more fun though. The OP runs. I had like one. I won. That was all I had with it. Also, this item where we get like the bombs when we roll dodge is kind of. Please die. We got ammo. Holy cow. What gun do we want to give ammo? I'm gonna say the Magnum. At least it did damage. Didn't feel completely useless, that damage. Whew. Wait, do we have a shop? I think I'll buy some health. I'll buy the armor, and we'll buy the key. Let's open up the chest because I just want to survive. Like we're hurting. Perfect. That's exactly what I could need. We're already almost out of ammo though with the Magnum. I can't afford a ration. I can't afford any of these. Okay, that's lovely. I don't even know how I'm gonna fight the boss. Froze yourself, dumbass, but thank you for the help. I appreciate it. Guess the boss room's over here. I have one bullet. Do I have any other ammo? I have a little bit of my laser, but that ain't gonna be enough to kill no boss. Oh lordy. Lordy. Buy another key. And then we have a green chest or a blue chest. Green chest is better. It's the bees. All right. Okay. This might be the best weapon against this boss, though. Funny enough how that works. Okay. We're out. Do I have any other bullets? I have one magnum round. Okay, well, I messed with it. Okay, well. Alright, we're committed to our pistol with 1 health in this. Okay, what could go wrong? Damn it. I gotta wait just ever so slightly longer when I like decide to weave back and forth. Damn! I wanted to get that primer there, but that I ran out of all my ammo and everything. Damn. Shit's hard. Marine has like shit luck. What can I buy in here? Hold on. Where's the month? Where's the? Oh, here we go. You again. If you don't remember, I am right. Hey, may he of many sides smile upon you, tough one. Now, on to business. I find your time with the Gungeon a little too predictable? A little too easy, perhaps? If so, my blessing should add some excitement to your day. No, I'm good at the moment because I need to buy unlocks, and I don't know how that's gonna go. Duct tape, no. Can I... Magic lamp, sure. A genie on this. Alright. We're gonna pause for a moment, do a quick little bathroom break, and then we'll do another one. It's a BRB. I give everyone a chungus. Enjoy. You did pick a very inopportune time to return. Oh, that's funny. Just had a quick pee break. We're back. No more chungus. You're safe. You are safe from the chungus. For now. Also, last run died because I ran out of ammo. They don't watch their chat. That's unfortunate. There's a few streams like that actually I've come across where like I'll try just to try. It's kind of odd because you think streaming the whole point is to interact with chat. Kind of the crux of it. Ammo I can't do anything with. Great. Yeah. That's unfortunate. growing pains of streaming be that way. It's funny, you know, it's a lot more difficult than people realize. Like, once you kind of get things set up and you get kind of a groove, it is easier, but like the setup, the settings, you know, and so on. Yeah. There's finagling. Yeah, Tiffany's really good about the settings and stuff. That's for damn sure. The animation stuff is also really top tier. I was very impressed by all that. I've seen a lot of stuff and, like, you know, up and coming streamers and stuff. Like, I saw Tiffany's stuff. I go, this is gonna go really well long term. It's really well done. Hats off to Tiffany for all that. As always. I say it all the time, but like, it really is superb. Because typically, it's people get that stuff made for like hundreds of dollars. It's what they call in the business brings a shit ton of value. Yeah, I'm the same way. Like, I need when you don't have the inspiration, though, boy, it's a hard thing to do. It's where discipline comes in, and sometimes you gotta slog through it. I try to save like tedious stuff on the side for when I'm not inspired, because when you're inspired, you just want the creativity, so you start just grabbing all the puzzle pieces, and something really tedious to put together, you might put it to the side. Or when you're really like not inspired, and you do the tedious shit because you don't need to be thinking or be inspired when you're doing that shit. It's just tedious. Also, to kind of like, I know it probably kind of toots our own, you know, toots your horn, of course, but like toots, I think everybody's horn, is that, you know, one thing I noticed, and I think I said this like a few months back, but like I still notice it, is in terms of like other people, like there's like the really big you know, podcasts or streamers, like everyone knows, like the really super big one. I think it's Roll 20, like Critical Role, right? The do D&D that's really big. But other than them, there's not that much in the way of like good D&D streamers. Like, and what do I mean by that? Like, there's Critical Role, which is like the superb, and there's like a lot of like meh. And then there's like us, which I think we're definitely above the average. Yeah, like I noticed that, like that's the one thing I was noticing is like the campaigns I've been with everyone, like everything Tiffany set up, the way we kind of flow, even the things we do, even for both sessions, like it's not common at all. Yeah, it's like there's not a lot of people doing it at all. Even like I said, even to our level. And I was like, there's like audio problems, or like the flow, or the kind of cohesion of the group, or know-how. Yeah, like I was really surprised. Like when I like went around looking, just to, you know, be nosy. it made me feel good about, you know, like everything. I was like, I kind of felt, I personally, I felt kind of honored, because I was like, this is cool. We're gonna have some fun, like long term. But I felt like this year was gonna be a good year. I still think that. But yeah, there's not a lot of competition, really. There's really not, which is good. That's right. You're right about that, Reaper. 100%. I bum companion app. Sounds kind of interesting. I have 4 keys and 2 brown chests. I just have 2 brown chests. This gun is Yeah, it's kind of like what I mean by it. Like, it's one of those things that it's almost, me and I watch FTL have talked about this, where, because I've been at the bottom, so like I'm not saying this like as a detriment, but like there is so much, there's definitely a mindset you have like to do any kind of streaming stuff, and like you have to constantly be trying to improve something, and changing up every once in a while. I've got shit I gotta change. I've been working on my bot and doing stuff. IRL's a little bit calmer for that, but there is so much that's so much of this kind of crap, and it's kind of unfortunate. Like, I mean, everyone's learning, but at some point, like, if you're not changing and improving by a certain amount of time, it's definitely a problem. I feel that a lot sometimes. Get into ruts, so to speak. Damn it. I was trying not to use the blank there. Thought I could skim past, but once he gets me in the corner, it's kind of rough. And this thing I have to charge, and I don't charge it all the time the right way. It's annoying. I don't like charge weapons. They're slow. I want that pew-pew. I'm glad he saw it finally. That's good. Better late than never, as they say. Good. 'Tis the way. Guitar. Let's rock on. Rock on. Rock on! I like electric guitar, man. It's just, what a great invention. Truly. I'm burning. Duck and weave. Duck and weave. I should, let's go to the shop, at least so I get the teleport. Otherwise, that will be a little bit of an issue. Just a smidge. Now there's the primer again, and I got the money for it. Don't tempt me. Don't you tempt me. Another NPC unlock. At least we're getting them. At this rate, we'll have them all. I think the thing I've seen in the pop-up is like 13 or something, so probably have 13 NPCs. My music did not reach your ears. Ooh, that's a good timed ammo. Alright, we need to go see if we can buy some health. We're hurting. We're hurting a lot. Sucking ass. Give the Cthulhu eyes some music for the soul. If they had any. If they had any. Face Melter is literally the best gun I have right now. Just want the gold key for the NPC at the very least. I might, by the end of the floor, depending on how we're looking, I might do the primer and hope we get low enough, but I don't know. Only have one key. Oh, you. Oh. Oh, the unicorn gun. Yes. Yes. I don't care if it curses me. I don't care. We're gonna have enough money, I hope, to get the primer, and then we can take that all the way down to the forge. This is my hope. Tommy the Ghost, he likes to rock. Little did he realize, he liked to rock. He wanted his face melted. Spinning with this weapon is also really effective for a room. Surprisingly so. Okay. So we have enough money to get the primer. That is exactly what we're gonna do. This is our objective. Get the primer down. Just gonna half-assed run. It's gonna be the goal of it. And I think this unicorn gun is gonna be good. It's gotta be. The music is amazing. Yeah, this unicorn gun is amazing. And I got hit because of a little NPC that was hidden behind him and my unicorn gun couldn't kill him. Please no. It's not a bad gun, but I've had better guns. Oh, a crossbow. Lovely. Hey, thank you for saving me. My name is Bowler. Bowler for short. I've got a great offer for you. Just meet me in the breach, and I'll teach you all about it. Be seeing you. He's a little special now, isn't he? Ooh, origami gun. Okay. Feather. Oh, I got wings. Ooh, ooh, ooh. That's amazing. That'll be useful the next floor. We might be able to get the gunpowder as well. Ooh. All right. Was there any? Only 14. I don't think I can get any health. Oh, wings are awesome. Sweet. So no more issues. All right, we'll try to use the triple crossbow a little bit. I'll try. Not that much ammo, and it's doing okay. It'll get the job done for what we want. God, I love wings right now. So good. Wings are always just powerful in games, I tell you. That's what we need. Genetically alter ourselves to have wings. Oh yeah, absolutely, Reaper. I watch FTL does that with other games too, and I talk about other streamers and stuff like that. He also finds cringe with me because it does exist. It's a thing. Very interesting. Let me know. Share your experiences. Give me the down low in the dirt. I'll respond to your chat. You heard your name. Go back into your hole. You shush. Get out of here. You're a normal viewer. Get out of here. How goes your game, by the way? I watch FTL. Hopefully well. It better be well. I think I want to try that Cthulhu game you linked me at some point too, where you're the doctor. You talked about End of the Dead with me. Put it on my list. Alright. Mushroom gonna die. Get the hell out of here. No! God, rooms like this are so bad. You had a great joke lined up. Oh, did I ruin it? Oh, sorry. Interesting. I was roasting you for not being him, being lame. Yeah. Yeah. That's funny, Reaper. God, I whiffed on all those bullets, man. Holy shit. A German brother Nero. God, yeah, it's hopefully that would be a little intense. What's the word for disintegrate in German? Probably sounds rough. And by I mean rough, I mean aggressive. Because most words in German sound kind of aggressive. As a layman, I should say. Also, let me read what iWatchFTL said before I die and take dumb damage here and all the things. Okay, can we like... Can he die? Good lord. I gotcha, iWatchFTL. Aw, I would let you share it. Aw. Twitch didn't let you get to say F you. Boo-hoo. Do me a favor. iWatchFTL. Find me a video, a short one, of like a really, really funny or poetic fuck you, and I'll play it. That'll make you feel better. And I'll take it as a sarcastic joke from you. Give me like a poetic fuck you. Come on. I thirst for it. Maybe another time. Uh-huh. There you go. See, I lined you up. There you go. I laid down the fertile soil for you. And look at you. You planted it. You moistened it. Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Cheerio. Okay. We have gunpowder and the primer. So our number one goal is just to get to the forge. That is my number one goal. Nothing else matters. Only survivability. As I take really, really stupid damage from a fucking ghost. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. What is this? Oh, a curse shop. Oh. Okay, we're taking the heart. What happened? What happened? What do you mean? Oh. Oh, watchers, right. Yes, you said the no word. Yeah, sorry about that. Oh, do you want the key or the armor? I am going to, because I'm comfortable with these weapons. I'm going to take the armor because I want to try to survive the boss. It's about 9. Sounds about right. It's not that much. It's like I said, it's really surprising that there's not more. Rainbow Road, baby. Take me home. Damn it. It's probably the red bell, but I can't. Okay. Whoa! Please die, Mind Flare. Please die, please die. There we go. That's the way it'd be with a lot of things. Okay, there you go. No, Mimic! No! Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. God, with the heat-seeking bullets of bullshit. I hate that charge gun so much. I hate it. I hate it. Please die, Mimic. Not the time I wanted this to happen. Oh. Whoa, what is that? Unfinished gun, okay. Sure. Being a legit audience? Yeah. That's the big one. That's the difficult one. That's the one I don't know the answer to. That's always a good question. I will say that there is a fine line between there's not that many people who like actually look for somebody to be like a legitimate audience member too, if that makes sense. I know that a lot of which makes sense because like the nature of it, but a lot of it's also convenience for a lot of things. I've had a lot of people come and go because it's convenient for the time slot. I've had people come and say they moved to a different country and then be like, you're gonna be streaming at 3 o'clock in the morning for me, so I probably won't be around anymore, but you were awesome. I've had that. They still whisper me occasionally too. I hate this room. This room is evil and pain. It's pain. I watch FTL. Love you too. Now sub more, you bastard! Juggle physics, juggle physics. Please no. Go away, slimes, go away. This room is just... God. Please. Oh, why is everything so painful to kill? Why is there more spawning in this room? Only Jeff Bucks for me. Oh, not only Jeff Bucks. Jeff Bucks! I like Jeff Bucks! I don't even have anything to offer the altar. That's how shit we are right now. Oh my god. I could have either got into the crossbow guy or the shotgun guy. I had a decision. I'm one hit from death, and this gun is so shit. I'm grumpy right now with this run. Because, like, I legitimately have 2 pieces of the gun that I need, like, to make the bullet, that I need to get to the 5th floor. And I'm just trying to survive, just so I can, like, get to the 5th floor. I don't even want to win-win. I just want to get to the 5th floor. And the game is like, no, you're not allowed. I want legitimate progress. That is so expensive. I can't buy any of this. There was katana bullets, and the kill with cuteness bullet or gun was great. I don't need a poison vial unless I want to drink it. Oh my god. I don't like it. Did that bullet turn mid? I don't have enough to buy health. How does a coffin stop me when I have fucking wings? Okay, I'm done. I got stopped by a coffin when I can fly. It's a coffin. How tall is the coffin? How tall? I have to press the jump button or the roll button to go over the coffin with wings. I have wings. That was such a potential. God. I had the 2 missing pieces right there that I needed. Where's the NPC I unlocked? You're not here. Talk to him, wherever he may be. Little SOB. Oh, he's in this room. Hey, don't you just love getting loot? I love getting loot. I especially love rainbow chests. You wish there were more rainbow chests. Of course you fucking do. I can make that happen for you. Are you ready for a rainbow run? Sure. I'm a little tempted to see what a rainbow run's going to be like. It's going to be magical and very colorful, I'm sure. I can't buy any of this. Save up more money. But I think that'll do it for tonight. Thank you for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Much lurker love. Good vibes to all. Hope you have a good Friday night. Tomorrow we got D&D. Don't you forget. And of course, Sunday we'll be trying a game with Claybird called Buckshot, which will be kind of fun. And yeah. Much appreciated. Cheerio!